All right, quiet on the set.
Hi everybody, Robert Jones with InstallerParts. Today we're going to do the installation of a TV mount. By the end of this video, you should be able to safely and securely install your flat panel TV to a wall that it has studs inside. As well as installing this TV mount to the wall with the wooden studs, we will also be showing you how to use the locking mechanism on the back and how to tilt and swivel your television for maximum viewing. However, this video will not be showing how to install to a brick or concrete wall. For more information on that, please refer to the instructions inside the box. Also, please note, today we are installing one of the smaller TV mounts, but if you bought a larger TV mount, don't be surprised. The installation process is exactly the same.
For this install, you are going to need a power drill, an 1/8" or 3mm drill bit, a metric socket wrench, some blue tape, a tape measure, a Phillips head screwdriver, medium or large size, a flathead screwdriver, medium or large size, and a pencil. You should not need a level as there is one included in the kit, but if you have a larger one, it can always help to be more accurate. Open the box and inspect all products, ensuring that everything is there.
Okay, you guys, we're here at the wall. We've determined that this is the wall where we're going to install our TV. We've determined how high we want it to already be. These things are all up to you. Now, the thing we need to do on our wall is we need to figure out where the studs are in the wall. Since we are mounting to the wall, this is going to be into wood. Now, the first thing is make sure you're at a wall that does not have any electrical conduit, does not have any internet connections, things like that, and of course, water pipes. So, good to go. Once you've checked all that out, know that this video is for a smaller bracket, but in this series, all of the brackets attach to the wall in the same way. So we're going to be doing a small one, but this goes all the way up to the larger versions as well. What we have here is a stud detector. The way that this works is you simply put it on the wall and hold it, and as you move over the wall, it will then show you where the stud is in the wall. We've already done this, and we've already determined that our stud is located right here. We put a pencil line. We've also done another one over here. Most American homes are 16 inches on center. Be sure and check your wall just in case, especially if you live in an older home, it might have slightly different measurements. Draw a line from the top to the bottom of the area where you think you're going to be installing, and that's going to be your screw line. Now we have the bracket, and we're going to put it up against the wall. We're going to line it up to make sure that we're on the lines, and we're going to put the approximate location of where we want it to be. Once you've determined where you want your bracket to be approximately, put it on the wall, and inside the kit comes a small level like this. You can attach it to the top and find out where level is. If that's not enough for you, you can also bring a bigger level to the party, attach it, find out where level is, and then mark your screw holes here. There we go. Now we just need to drill it. For this project, you're going to need an 1/8" drill bit. That's 3mm. I've marked mine with a piece of blue tape at the 4 centimeters mark, according to the directions on how deep these screw holes need to be. We're then going to drill to the depth of the blue tape. Look at that. 4 holes. Now that we've got our pilot holes drilled, we can attach the bracket to the wall using the provided bolts. Make sure you use the washer. Once you've got most of your bolts into the wall, you can reattach the level to make sure you're going to tighten it to the right location. Look at that, good to go. Just a bit of sawdust. All right, let's go down to the next step. We have here the TV mounts. These are the pieces that are going to actually attach to the back of the TV. But I'm just going to show you how this mechanism works before you get it on the TV and try to balance it all up here. So if you look at the back here, you'll see that there's a hooking mechanism which goes on the rail, and then at the bottom there's another mechanism which is a screw that's going to tighten against the plate here. You'll also see that there's a piece out here with the hole, which is where the locking mechanism is going to go. So the way that these go on, they hook down, slap down this way, you're going to lock, and and tighten the screw down here. And then once the TV is up there, you'll adjust this movement for the different tilts of your TV. Once you're happy where the tilt is, then you'll just tighten these two nuts here and your TV will be locked in place for the tilt.
On the back of your TV, you will find 4 screw holes, and one of the sets of screws included in your kit will fit. Choose the right set that fits the holes on your TV. Once you have selected the right set of screws, begin with the bottom screw holes and place the black washers on the screws. Screw into the bottom hole with a couple of turns. Repeat this on the other side as well. Orient the rail with the hooks at the top and the locking nuts facing the outside of the TV. This is important for adjusting the tilt once the TV is up on the wall. Slip the slide rail hole on the lower half of the rail over the screw and then line up the upper hole on the rail over the screw hole on the TV. Slide a plastic washer between the rail and the TV, then screw it together. Be sure the rail is straight and tightened down securely. Repeat on the other side and you are ready for the next step.
All right, you guys, we've got our tilting brackets on the back of the TV here. Make sure that the hooks are up and make sure that the nuts are facing out. We're now just going to put this on the wall. I'm a big guy and I can do this by myself, but if you're not, make sure you get somebody to help you. You can feel it hooked down and our swivel mechanism is working. Okay, you guys, now is the time you want to lock the nuts down on the side, get your tilt exactly like you want it to be. Make sure you also connect the screw at the bottom to tighten that up and add the locks if you'd like. Then do some cord management and you're good to go. So once the TV is up here and it's mounted, you're then going to use a screwdriver and you're going to screw this screw at the very bottom here until it's tight against the rail. Our screw is pretty tight against the rail and you can see this is not moving back and forth. Perfect. So, if you're in a situation where you need to lock up your TVs, say you got a gym or an outside environment like a restaurant or something like that, this is the perfect thing. So we've got our screw tightened down. Once the bracket is secured and the screw is tight, you can then find this small piece here. We call it the horse. You're going to turn this, put it upside down. There's a groove that fits into the bracket lock like this. Slide it in between that and the rail. Then use a small lock like this one. We sell these at InstallerParts. You're going to pop it through the hole and through the hole of the bracket. Turn, lock, pull your key, and your bracket is secure.
All right, you guys, you should be good to go. Just to recap, we inventoried the items in the box and gathered all supplies we needed for our installation. We found the studs and marked the wall. Then we placed our mounting plate and made sure it was level. We marked where our bolt was going to go, and then we pre-drilled the pilot holes. Then we attached our mounting plate. We figured out which screws we needed for our TV and mounted the brackets to the TV itself. Then we married the TV and the mounting plate and hung the TV on the wall. We checked our angle and then secured it with the locking nuts. Then we added our lock, securing our TV in place. All in all, this project should only take you between 30 and 45 minutes.
All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this installation. I hope that your new TV is mounted and you're enjoying it watching Amazon videos.
I'm Robert Jones for InstallerParts. Subscribe. More videos. Dancing video. Come on back and subscribe. This YouTube channel can only get better.